Welcome back to Your Own University TV. I am Lisha Antica, and today we're going to be really kicking off our leadership talk, and we're going to be talking about integrity and honesty and what that means and where it starts. And there are certain steps to integrity and honesty that are kind of gnarly and icky, and some that are very beautiful and expansive. And today we are going to dive into it because everybody is a leader. Yourself, right? Is being a leader in your own life. It's being in charge of your own decisions in your own life. And as kids, we're not raised to listen to ourselves. Most of us were raised, especially if you are older. The new generation has a little bit more thought. They have a little bit more freedom, mainly because of social media and computers, I believe. But for many of us that are really stepping into our leadership when 30 or above, we were told to be quiet and listen and do what we were told, and not given the practice to lead in our own lives. So leadership really begins with yourself and leading yourself, and from understanding what you want. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about when it comes to leadership is integrity and honesty. And integrity and honesty begins with yourself. When we're honest with ourselves, we can look at those bad news, icky insights, those habits that we picked up from our parents, the shadow aspects of ourselves, and look at them with honesty. Look at them with some love and compassion. Look at them with okay, this is something that I actually want to change about myself. This is something that I actually want to choose about myself. This is something that I actually want to embrace about myself. And it boils down to acceptance. So being honest with yourself with the bad news insights and accepting them is where we grow from. I was just talking to a client about this week. It's well, you're sick, right? You have a physical illness. You have a physical pain in your body. And accepting that physical pain as something that's happening, or mental pain or emotional pain or relationship pain, struggle in some area of your life, is the first place and the only place that we can be accepting of it. From that place of acceptance, from your courage to have honesty, is where you can choose your next step to change whatever circumstance that you've decided you want to move towards. The second thing about honesty and integrity in the form of leadership and yourself is setting intentions. And this is great if you're a manager. So working with managers and in corporate America for the time that I did, really helping people to learn their emotional intelligence and then connect one-to-one with their peers, their employees, and motivate them to do more. The first thing that we had to do before doing anything else is set an intention. What goal, what intention do you want? Do you want as an individual? So this can be in relationship to your health, to your business, to your friends, to any relationships in your life, and what intention do you want? How can you be really honest with that intention too? So one way to be really honest and in integrity with yourself for your intentions, no matter what realm, business or pleasure, your intentions are setting, is to ask yourself, am I doing this for me or for them? Am I doing this because I feel like I shoulda, woulda, coulda? Or am I doing this because it fills me up, because it lights my fire, because it gets me going, because it inspires me? And when you set that intention each and every day for yourself, and each and every time that you go into a business meeting or go into a meeting with your kids or your spouse or people that you love, You are going to know from a place of integrity that you are aligned with what you most desire, what you want to inspire in people around you. So that leads me to step 3 with intention, integrity, and really honesty with yourself. And being a leader is really knowing where you want to go. So that's setting that intention. Being a leader is being able to look at aspects of yourself that are both positive and negative, right? So that's that. And being a leader is being able to be the same person, that same aspect of yourself in each and every area of your life. And I've gotten to work multiple jobs this last year. And when I was sitting with a trainee for our yoga teacher training, we were talking about wearing multiple hats and different relationships and showing up as the same person no matter what. So I have a practice all about stepping into your character, your core character. And I think this is the biggest piece of integrity that we don't get. We often want to people please. We want to meet somebody else's agenda and somebody else's criteria. And that is not a leader. That is somebody who is in a supporting role. And there's definitely times where we get to accept that role as a beautiful place to be. But to be a leader is when you really decide who you are. So there are 5 aspects of yourself that you can carry into each area of your life. 5 personalities that when you are in alignment with who you desire to be, when you're in alignment with your honesty, when you're in alignment with your intentions, when you're in alignment with looking at your whole self in that place of acceptance, you feel really great about who you are. And it's really different for everybody. I did many talks about it around the United States, all about getting rid of the middleman within yourself, and being that leader moving forward in your business, in your tribe, in your community. So who do you desire to be? And are you in alignment with that desire in every aspect of your life? Can you go into the bedroom and be that same person? Can you parent your children as that same person? Can you go to work and be that same person? Can you go to church and be that same person? Or are you playing different roles that are people pleasing and, really letting you be a sheep and not a leader? One way that you can do this is by asking yourself who you admire. Who you admire, who do you want to be like in the world? Writing down aspects of 3 or 4 of those people and seeing what aspects of those people are crossed over. And oftentimes my clients say, oh, well, I'm nothing like that. Like, that's who I want to be. And so great, be that person, aspire to be that kind of person, and step into those roles. Develop that characteristic within yourself. And I bet it's really natural. Once you start thinking of yourself that way, you'll be like, oh yeah, I totally am this way. It always happens that way for my clients. The next piece is really look at your life. Like when you write down different roles that you play in your life. So say that you're a mother or a father, you're a spouse or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're a friend, you're an employee or a boss, or you write down those roles that you jump from soccer mom, soccer dad, from one role to the other, and who you are in that role. Like what role, what character do you play in that role? What are your responsibilities in that role? How do you feel in that role? And then notice which ones cross over from one area of your life to the next, to the next, to the next. And utilize that list to know who you are and who you desire to be. So you're creating a space within yourself of authenticity and honesty that allows you to be integrity in each and every area of your life, so people know who is going to show up and really begin to trust you. Because when people trust you, you are going to be a leader. You're going to be a leader in every aspect of your life. And leadership is something that happens on the inside and then evolves into the outside. And it creates wonderful things like raises and opportunities and being asked to be a participant in things and being able to be an influence in other people's lives. And when we're all doing that, leading from the inside of our own lives, what happens is the world changes, our lives change. And so I hope that this video inspires you. Please give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Share it with your friends that don't think that they can be a leader. Share it with your friends that have questioning about it, that are people pleasing all the time. Share it with your friends that desire a little spark of inspiration, that you believe in them, and let them know that you believe in them, that you believe and you see their potential for being honest and in integrity and being a leader in their own lives. Because when we're all leaders, we're gonna live in a better world, and that's what this is all about. So thank you so much for being you. You matter. Join us at yourownuniversity.com, and we'll see you on the inside.